So hello Libra. Welcome if you are new to the channel. Welcome back if you love me. I love you too. So we are here for your June reading. Although if you catch this in divine time, I'm certainly sure there is a message in here for you, right? Because time is fluid, it works in a spiral, and we revisit energies whenever they're meant to cross us. So take the readings as they resonate. There is a brand new ticker tape running along the bottom, which is extremely beneficial if you are new, because it'll help you understand the language that I'm using here on the channel when I talk about things like the mirror, divine masculine, feminine, past person, new person, things like that. And if you are not new, it's probably a great refresher. Okay, so take it as it resonates, right, the reading, and be informed. I am using the Animal Spirit Wild Unknown cards by Kim Kranz for your overall energy. And I am also using the Naked Heart Tarot for insights for you for June. Know that Capricorn, Sagittarius, and Virgo all got bonus readings for most likes, most views, and most comments on their videos in April. So if you would like bonus messages and extra readings to come through for you for August, make sure you drop likes, leave comments, and share this out with all your little Libra placement friends so that, you know, you can up your views and get bonus messages in August, right? Which will be based off of June's video stats. So, without further ado, cross watchers, hello, welcome, love you. All right, know that I may be talking directly to Libra and referring to Libra because this is their reading, but I may be talking to you. All right, so with that said, I don't think I forgot anything. Oh, there will be a separate video called Ophukase for guidance. All right, so you can check that out once I load it up. Here we go, Spirit, please. It'll help you navigate through the energies of June, right? Everything that comes through Ophukase is to help you navigate through the energies of June. So let's see what's going on with you. Libra, Libran energy, Libran placements. What is going on? Spirit, please. For Libra, what energy are they in? For June, what is Libra's energy for June? We got Nightingale. Nightingale. It's always darkest before the dawn, right? And the Nightingale lets you know that the dawn is coming. It's a songbird that in the middle of the end of the night, right? It sings at the end of the night, letting everybody know that the dawn is coming, right? The sun is coming, the dawn is coming, the dark night is over. That's what the Nightingale does. They are the first birds to sing. They are the first birds to sing, and they do it right before the dawn. So if you have been going through a particularly difficult time, this energy is about coming out of your dark night. And I do believe there was one other sign that got this. I'm not sure who it was. But it's about coming out of the dark night. Okay? You may also be feeling it and sensing it, which may be nerve-wracking. Okay, it may be nerve-wracking. It's always darkest before the dawn. So, you know, you've been in this dark night for a hot minute now. It feels like it will never end. You're probably feeling a bit of a fucking mess, but it's about to get a whole lot lighter. Okay, it's probably really heavy for you right now, but coming out of this very heavy energy, it's going to feel really light, and I think you're going to be really glad coming out of June. So let's get some insight for you. What does this look like, right? This Nightingale type energy that you're in for June. You may also be finding yourself giving a lot of advice to people in June, helping them through difficult situations. I highly recommend, right, in the Divine Mirror of things, taking your own advice and applying the advice you give to your own life, okay? Applying that advice to your own life. If you would give advice to someone to really save their money, then you probably need to be doing the same thing. If you're giving advice to someone to leave a toxic dynamic, or, you know, you deserve better, well, then you need to also take that advice and recognize you should probably leave a toxic dynamic and that you deserve better, right? So really pay attention to what is going on in your mirror in the month of June. Okay. What does June look like, please, Spirit, for Libra? What does June look like, please, Spirit, for Libra? Just got to get through the hardest part, right? It's just the hardest part. Once you get over the hardest part, it's all easy from there, right? It's just easier from there. The hardest part's over. We got the Hanged Man in reverse, Four of Wands in the reverse. The Queen of Cups. And the Five of Cups. Clarities, please. Got the Strength card, clarifying the Hanged Man. It's Leo and Piscean energy. What else? We have the Moon, clarifying the Four of Wands. Moon is also Piscean energy. We've got the Tower, clarifying the Queen of Cups. That's Mars in Leo. What else? And then we've got the Temperance and the Three of Swords in reverse, clarifying the Five of Cups. We also have the Four of Pentacles on bottom. And the King of Pentacles on top. All right. So I think you're holding on to a manifestation, Libra. I think you're holding on to a manifestation that I think you always knew was going to end. Okay, the truth in your heart space knows that you were probably dealing with some inner shadow work. I highly recommend, if you have strong or significant Virgo placements or you're a Virgo cusp, Virgo Saturn or Virgo South node, to watch Virgo's message. Okay, Virgo South node, or even Virgo North node for that matter, if you have Virgo nodes, especially with all this Piscean energy out here, right? We did a big thing on Virgo and Pisces being polar signs in their reading, so you might definitely want to go watch Virgo, especially if you've got placements in Virgo. So holding on to something, it was only a matter of time, right? And your heart kind of knew it, the truth, right? Your feminine kind of knew it, kind of warned you about it, that this was probably not a good idea, or probably, you know, red flagging all over the place, and you went forward with it anyway because you had some inner searching, soul searching to do. And I think now you are coming out of this stagnation, right? This divine pause that's been helping you see from a different perspective and developing your own strength, right? Redeveloping your strength. This is significant if you've got Leo placements. Being really strong, right? This Mars in Leo is helping you out here. It's helping you take someone off the pedestal, because the Queen of Cups is notorious for putting people on pedestals. Okay, it gets her into trouble. It gets her into trouble. And I think the Tower is coming for that reason. We have the Moon with the Four of Wands in the reverse. I think what you're realizing is someone that you were super attracted to when you first met them. Don't know why. Everything about them. They were perfect. They were this. They were that. And you're realizing that you trauma bonded. You were attracted to them and thought they were perfect and thought they were your happily ever after because you have childhood wounds that were unresolved. You have mommy and daddy issues that you were trying to work out with your partner. That you were trying to prove whatever, right? You were trying to prove something, trying to prove you're in control, trying to prove you're not a failure, trying to prove you're not a disappointment, trying to prove you're normal, trying to prove whatever. You're trying to prove something. The Four of Wands is always proving something, and it's a guaranteed when it's dealing with the Moon card, that it was an illusion. It was a fantasy that you cooked up in your own mind, right? It was a fantasy. Because there's these childhood wounds that you wanted to heal, and you were projecting it out, right? You were projecting it out at whoever you were relating to. We put our heart in this fantasy, right? We're talking about Venus and Pisces energy with the moon. It's Venus, Pisces. This fantastical love affair with whoever this is, and it's a false flame karmic dynamic, right? They're a catalyst. They're not your true twin soul or your true high counterpart, whatever. They were a healing agent. They were a catalyst to your healing. Because you put someone on a pedestal. You made someone really important and put them on a pedestal. And you're wounding, did you no service doing that? There's nothing you wouldn't do, right? There's nothing you wouldn't do for this person. Nothing you wouldn't do for them. Martyr yourself into the fucking ground. Everything and anything you could do to attach yourself to them. Keep them. Make them happy. Everything. Bend over backwards. Energetic whippings. Right? God, I haven't heard that term in forever. Like being whipped. You're fucking whipped. You were whipped by someone who was probably toxic as hell. But you were trying to prove whatever to yourself, healing whatever to yourself from your childhood. Unresolved childhood wounds. You put someone on a pedestal, and they didn't put you on one back. They didn't put you on the same pedestal back. They don't take the same consideration of you that you take for them. They don't reciprocate what you give to them. If you're watching the ticker tape at the bottom, it is typical empath narcissist. And you are in your empath mode with this person. You are in your empath mode. You feel you know what they need to feel better, to feel safe, to heal. And so you give and give and give in your high masculine energy to create a safe place for someone emotionally, mentally, financially, psychologically. You want them to feel safe and happy, healthy, like they don't have to worry about anything, and it's to your own detriment. You're losing financially. You're stressed the fuck out. You're in a lot of pain, right? It's emotional pain. It's psychological pain. You don't know why what you're doing isn't good enough for them to reciprocate. Why are they not reciprocating? Don't you deserve the reciprocation? You put them on a pedestal, don't you deserve the pedestal? We're in an empath narcissist dynamic, and you're the empath in this dynamic. You're the empath in this dynamic. You pedalized someone. You pedalized someone. And that has to stop. It has to stop. You got to take them off the pedestal because you ain't on it with them. That's not fucking fair. Libra. That's not fucking fair. Now your heart hurts. It's got sadness and or regret for all that you've invested. You've invested all this energy in someone who is non-reciprocal. You've got to let go of the hurt. And stop trying to fix them. Let go of trying to fix it. Let go of the balance. This idea that they owe you energy. You put in a lot. They owe it back to you. No, they don't. You invested in a black hole. Black holes don't give the light back. Narcissists are shadow masculine, high feminine. They know how to receive. They receive great feeling experiences, but they don't make it. They don't create it for other people. High masculine, the yang is light. You're giving to a black hole. You've been giving to a black hole. You put a black hole on a pedestal and said, I'm going to give you all my light until you shine. I'm going to give you all my light until you give light back to me. You didn't realize you were giving to a black hole, honey. You were giving to a black hole. It's okay. It happens. We've all done it. Twin flame dynamics where we feel this unreal, oh my God, my heart skipped a beat when I saw you moment, right? That we would do anything for them, everything and anything, and we read their soul, right? The empath in us, we read their soul. We know what they need and we give it. We give it unconditionally. For a long time, we love to give it. Until it really does fucking hurt to give. And the more we try and give, and the more we try and maintain that giving, it really fucking hurts to maintain it. Because now the black hole is used to giving so much light that they expect it. And when you don't give that kind of light, they make it more painful. They get petty with you. They get fresh with you. They get argumentative with you. They throw daggers. Like, what do you mean you're not giving me the same amount of light? What do you mean I'm not on the pedestal the same way I was? What do you mean you're trying to take me down a notch? And they get pissed. You gotta cut the black hole off. Sorry, you can't take my light anymore. I'm just gonna go, and you can throw a fucking fit. I'm gonna change the way I'm treating you. If I treat you any way at all, I'm gonna change the way I'm treating you. And you can throw a fit all the fuck you want, but you're not on the pedestal anymore. I can't. It fucking hurts. You're non-reciprocal, and you don't give a shit. You're taking from me, and you're taking from me, and I'm bending over backwards for you and making everything easier for you, and you're not showing up for me in the same way. I'm cutting you off, right? They call it narcissistic supply. I'm cutting it off. You cannot feed off my light and my energy and my love and the beautiful parts of my high masculine energy anymore and give me shit. Libra, you deserve better. You deserve to feel good. You deserve to receive. You deserve to receive. Maybe in other dynamics of people, you were the narcissist. Maybe you were dealing with an empath who was giving and giving and giving to you, and you weren't reciprocal. And now you know what it feels like to be in their shoes because, well, now you're the empath dealing with a narcissist. Right? The divine would have it. They would teach you in the mirror. Now, instead of flip-flopping back and forth in that dynamic, you got to choose. Are you going to be the victim and an energy vampire? And be one of those fuck love, fuck this, fuck that, like sociopathic people? Or are you going to be the alchemist? Be like, all right, Spirit, I got it. I figured it out. I know what beautiful giving looks like. I know what beautiful receiving looks like. And I'm going to put those two things together. And I'm only going to accept that from the people in my world. I'm only going to embrace that in my mirror. If they're not coming up the way I'm coming up 100%, then healthy as fuck boundaries. Right? Healthy as fuck boundaries. Because I think you're done. I think you're done feeling like this and trying to fix it with the same person who broke your heart to begin with. They're hurting you. Right? Whoever you're dealing with is fucking hurting you. And I think you're done. Because it really fucking feels like shit. It's making your heart cold. It's making you not want to love anymore. Right? When we're empathic and we drain and drain and drain into a black hole, right? Into narcissistic energy. And we drain, it makes us not want to love anymore. And it's the saddest thing, because the love that we give is the most beautiful love, the most beautiful energy out there. It's just we gave it to the wrong person. We gave it to someone who was unwilling to heal their own heartbreak, unwilling to alchemize, unwilling to go through the process of being a better person. They were unwilling to keep the scales balanced, right? And they didn't give a fuck if you were in pain over it. So what are you going to do? Are you going to be an energy vampire and say, fuck love, and then anybody who tries to show you love, you're going to look at them like they're the same past person, the same narcissist that used you before? Is that what you're going to do? Fuck love, I'm never loving again. And then an empath crosses your path, and what happens? You're a fucking energy vampire, and you suck them dry, and you're the fucking black hole now. How good does that feel? You're no better than they were. Or do you want to say, you know what? The way I love is beautiful. I just need to give it to the right person. The person who loves me back and considers me back and shows me their light back. Right? Puts me on the pedestal with them. That's what I need to do. I need to see the red flags for what they are. Be really clear on them now. Because red flag people, they don't say fucking thank you. They don't reciprocate. They don't show up and give back anything. Right? They just keep taking and feel entitled. They're super uber jealous. Insecure, right? Fear state. It's alright. I will catch you in a Fukusei. In the meantime, Libra, I love you. Bye.